Good evening, everybody. Watching live from Japan, watching a Texas versus Michigan football game. Got a 7-3 football game right now. It's kind of been a defensive beginning to the football game right now. Texas is driving at the moment. Quinn Ewers steps back. Looks like he's going to throw deep and almost intercepted. Deep ball. Deep ball. I don't think he saw that either. Looked like McCarty, the defensive player, was going to go ahead and make some contact with the player. Looked like Wisner was about to get hit. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Texas driving again. Quinn Ewers takes the ball. Looks like he's going to throw. Pass complete. Looks like back to Gunnar Helm. A little bit of tight end consistency going on here. I just often wonder what's going to happen with this offense. Are we going to continue to try to hit the tight ends like we did in 2023? Here we go. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. It's cool to see Quinn for 4 for 5 on 3rd downs, or the Texas offense, I should say. 3rd and 4. Texas hikes the ball. Hands it off. Wisner gets across the line for the 1st down. It is 1st down for the Texas offense. I just I love the combination of the receiving backfield that we seem to have. No matter the injuries that we have, we seem to find the depth, and it's amazing to see with Tashard Choice as our running back coach, continually brings in running back depth. It's been one of the highlights of being a Texas fan, being able to see that Texas depth. All right, so here we are, 1st and 10. Quinn Ewers has the ball. Texas has the ball, I should say, 5. Snap. Here we go. Quinn steps up. He's going to run to the pocket. Short of the 1st down, or short of the line of scrimmage, I should say. Basically 2nd and 10 right now. It's wild to me that we're able to accumulate as much running back depth that we have. Trey Wisner is on the sideline right now. Looks like he's a little bit injured. 2nd and 10 again for the Texas Longhorns offense. Snap. Play fake there. Little Quinn dump off. We got a 1st down to the Michigan 18-yard line. Who was that? Who had the ball? Good big play by Texas Longhorns offense. Trey Wisner, dump it off to him. He was able to get, I think, a 12 to 15-yard gain. All right, Texas Longhorns are driving once again. Handoff. Quinn. Good defense by the Michigan offense. Incomplete pass. We are now 2nd and 10. Watching Quinn the last few years and seeing his growth as a quarterback and his ability to increase his knowledge of the offense and have his cool, calm composure that he has had has been a delight. Looks like Trey Wisner is now sitting out. We're still running the pistol formation. Quinn motions the running back over to the left. We're going to go ahead and hand off that ball. Oh, what a 1st down play by the Texas Longhorns offense. 1st down by the Texas Longhorns offense. I just don't understand, and I don't see how the Michigan defense is going to be able to stop the offense on Texas. They're going to drive the ball. And the one thing that Oklahoma did last year was they handled the time of possession. 1st and goal, Texas Longhorns continue to drive on 10-yard line. Handoff. Looks to be about a 2-yard gain for the Texas offense. We are now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. We're in the red zone. Let's see if Texas can be that that 100% so far on the year in the red zone offense. I think they're 6th in the nation. I'd have to look it up. Motion. Quinn hands it off, and that is a Texas touchdown. Let's go. 13-3 by Jarek Gibson, the backup running back, or I should say 3rd to 4th string running back. I just don't understand how any way that this Michigan defense can stop this offense. I just don't think it's possible. It's the offense is too much. The offense is too much. It reminds me of those Bama offenses back in the day with Nick Saban, where they were able to just drive down the field. All right, we're going ahead for the extra point attempt with Brett Auburn, and it's good to go. So 14-3, Texas on top here in Michigan and Ann Arbor. It's wild to me to see this. All right, we're on a commercial break for the time being, and while we're waiting, to watch the composure of the Texas offense has been really something interesting to see that I haven't seen in a long time. I haven't seen a Texas team since the Mac Brown days be able to go in and just dominate on offense. I don't think Michigan has a plan or has an idea for a way to slow down this Texas offense. The depth at running back and the depth at receiver that we have been able to achieve throughout the offseason, whether it's through the portal or anywhere else, has been a significant increase in production, I think, in the offense this year. It's something that we're going to need when it comes to SEC play. I do think at some point in time that these offenses are going to be able to expose some of the interior defensive lineman issues that we may have to see later on. Let's go ahead and check out some of our defensive internal linemen, what we have going on right now. So let's go to the Texas Longhorns. Let's go to some of the depth. So, as everybody knows, we had Byron Murphy and T'Vondre Sweat leave for the NFL. And T'Vondre Sweat is going to start on Sundays. No doubt about it. He's going to start. So when you lose that interior depth of the lineman, you end up losing some of your run-stopping ability. But, I'll take an offense that's more complete this year as we have with the secondary than we had last year with issues in the secondary versus, some loss of, accountability in people on our defensive line. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think this defense that we have right now with Pete Kwiatkowski, however you want to say his name, is going to be the most complete defense that we've had in a long time since the Mac Brown era, since probably 2009 and before. All right. If we have anybody here right now, please like and subscribe for more of your Texas Longhorns live content. All right, Texas kicks off the ball. There's 8:24 left in the second quarter. It's going to go ahead and be a touchback on the Michigan offense, and they're going to go ahead and take over. So I kind of want to see here what they plan to do with Edwards. if he's going to make any kind of impact in this game, because so far he's not making an impact. They've been able to drive with the running game a little bit and do some dunk passes here and there. All right, Michigan, 1st and 10, 8:24 left in the second quarter. Go ahead and set motion, and they go ahead and hand the football off. Looks to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain. So Mullings, a lot of people have talked about Mullings' production value versus Edwards' value between the first and now. Of course, we're having the second game of the season. 2nd and 5 right now. Michigan is driving the football. Warren takes the snap, hands it off to Mullings again, driving down. Looks to be about a 3 or 4 yard gain. It looks to be about 3rd and 2 right now. We'll go ahead and see what kind of drive we currently have. Yep, 3rd and 2 right now. We'll see if Michigan can complete the first down. I'm hoping this Texas defense can step up, and that was a lot of the big questions on the year. How's our interior defensive line going to go, even though we had Alfred Collins and Byron Bond and a couple other characters within the defensive line. Our outside edge, though, is looking pretty good. All right, here we go, 3rd and 2. Little motion to the outside. Warren snaps the ball. It's going to be a pass, and it is intercepted by the Texas defense. Turnover. Let's go. That's what we are looking for on the Texas defense this year. We are looking for turnovers that we did not receive the last year. Go ahead and get a little bit of replay action here. Pass it, tipped, and interception. I just don't see Michigan having an answer. You got to love it. You got to love when the defense comes along and finally has some turnovers. All right, Texas, 1st down and 10. Hands it off. Oh, play action. Oh, that's going to be incomplete. It's all right. Little play action pass there to the running back. Queen kind of threw it a little bit above his head. We continue on. 2nd down. Longhorns are now driving. We have 6:45 left in the second half. We'll see what the Longhorn offense can do on the Michigan side of the field. Oh, man. Incomplete pass by Quinn Ewers. It looked to be a little bit of a stretch of a pass. It's kind of Quinn Ewers' passes of the past where he kind of throws it off. It's pretty quick to be intercepted. Good play on the defense, and we're still now at 3rd and 10. Texas looks to be doing an audible. 3rd and 10. All right, Quinn is going outside and complete. Pass is complete. Who is the completed receiver? Golden is a completed receiver. I love what Sark has done in the portal this year. He's got Isaiah Bond from Alabama. Insane for him to come over. Now we got Golden that came from Oregon State. Looks like Wisner, a little bit of a running back pitch to the left, is now 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Texas Longhorns are driving at the moment. All right, it is 2nd and 8. Longhorns are driving. Quinn dumps it off. We got, I think, to Gunnar and Helm. It looks to be a little bit short of the first down. Yep, it is 3rd down, and it looks to be about 1 or inches. See, Gunnar Helm is one of those targets that I thought was going to take over for Tavian Sanders whenever he left from the NFL. We have him and the Black, I think is his name. Let's check him out. Texas is driving again after the Amari and the Black completion. First down, looks like the handoff to Trey Wisner. Or I'm sorry, Gibson. Gibson took over and was able to take that in for a first down. Just a workhorse. Reminds me so much of our Roschon period with Roschon and Bijan. Roschon, just that power running back, able to get those first down yardage. Oh, we got a flag. False start on the Texas offense. That's going to push us back 5 yards, unfortunately. That's kind of the discipline that we're not really looking. We're not looking to have. We want to try to contain some of that. We want to try to progress forward and not have those issues, which we didn't have against Colorado State. Now, I understand this is Michigan. All right, so handoff to the receiver on 1st and goal. Pretty much no gain at this point. All right, it is 2nd and goal. The Texas offense is now starting to drive down the field. We got about 3:46 left in the game. See what kind of offense Sark can push up. All right, we got a motion with Gunnar Helm to the right side. 6-5 handoff. It's going to the running back, Trey Wisner. It looks to be about a 3-yard gain. We're now 3rd and goal. I don't know. For you Texas folks in this crowd, I don't know what kind of play you think that Sark is going to try to run here. All right, so we are in 3rd and goal. Texas is 7 of 8 from 3rd down. 10 seconds left to snap the ball. Motion out. Oh, we got looks to be a timeout or a false start. Looks to be timeout Michigan. Man. Oh, I don't know if they saw some kind of crazy play that was going down. All right, it's going to be a commercial break for the time being. So here I am Watching from Japan at 2:19 a.m. For all you people that are interested and wondering, why is this individual awake? Well, I've been a Texas Longhorn fan since the early 2000s. I'm talking about the Major Applewhite and Chrissy Sims days, as they kind of call it out. Been watching the Longhorns a long time. Been a fan a long time, and then finally in 2005, when I was 16 years old, I finally got to see Texas win a national championship with Vince Young, 4th and 5. I watched the whole entire play as he hit the end zone. It was incredible. And that's what has brought me here all these years. I've been through the ups and downs. I've been through the Mac Brown days, through the BYU games, through the Maryland losses with Tom Herman. I've been here and I'm not going anywhere. And my goal is to bring some kind of content to the populace, specifically those that are overseas, maybe some expats or military members. But I want to discuss college football with the world. I want to talk about it. I want to know what people think. I want to know what people's thought processes are, and that's essentially why I'm here. Here we are, back from the commercial break. Texas is continually driving. It is 3rd and goal. Let's see what the Texas offense can do. Quinn Ewers hikes the ball. He's going to go ahead and roll out to his right. Throws it, incomplete pass. It is now 4th and down. So we're finally going to probably see our first field goal of the game by the Texas offense. Brett Auburn has been clutch in field goal situations, but specifically now is, I mean, it's a good time. Take your points. Go up 17-3. You want to keep scoring as much as you can before halftime, since Michigan, I believe, gets the ball at the second half. All right, 4th and goal. Brett Auburn has the kick. It is up, and it's good. 17-3. Texas is on top. A wild change in the last few years as far as an offense goes and as far as a Texas unit goes. It's been a long time since I've been able to turn on a football game and say Texas is going to compete. I'm not afraid of it. They're going to come out and they're going to do well. First time in a long time. All right, there is 2:40 left in the game. Texas is about to go ahead and kick off and give the ball back to Michigan. Let's see what is going to happen. I love the way that Sark is really running his offense at this point in time. Ball has now been kicked off. Looks like it is going to be a touchback by the Michigan offense. I really don't know what the Michigan offense is going to do here. They're kind of one-dimensional at the moment with um, Mullings and Edwards. Of course, the game is talking about the all-time wins between what Texas and Oklahoma has, or I'm sorry, Texas and Michigan has. All right, it's handoff. It looks like to Edwards. It looks to be about a 5-yard gain. Oh. finally give the ball to Edwards. So there we are with the 5-yard gain. Michigan continues to drive. They're about at the 30-yard line. Warren snaps the ball, takes a throw to the right. Oh, man, Texas defense is there for a no gain. It is now 3rd and 5. Great play by the Texas defense. I don't know if Agent Zero ended up getting there with Ant Hill Jr., but it looked to be a pretty good stop there with the linebacker corps. Like I said before, Texas struggled there on the defense throughout the entire year last year. And when it came to the Washington game and just getting ate up on the secondary. Trying to bring a couple of buddies online to talk about the game. Tell me how they feel about their college football season. Let me know what's going on, and just see how the college football world is going. I understand that people kind of are struggling with their team specifically, but here we are. All right, it is 2:26 a.m. here in Japan. I'm here bringing Longhorn content to the masses, and I'm here for any kind of discussion. If you want to talk about college football, you want to talk about your teams, you want to talk about Texas, you want to trash the Longhorns, you want to give me a horns down, I'm here for it. That is what this is all about. Here we are, 27 minutes in to the live stream. Here it is now, 17-3, Texas over Michigan in the Big House in Ann Arbor. This is the second meeting that these schools have had. First meeting was the 2005 Rose Bowl when Texas went in to Pasadena and beat Michigan by the field goal by Dusty Mangum. Mangum, I don't know if that's how you say his name. Kicking the field goal, launching Texas into it to the national championship season when Vince Young said we will be back. All right, we're at 2 minute. We're at the 2-minute warning. 17-3. Texas on top. The Longhorns have been productive on offense. I just don't think Michigan has a way to stop this offense. All right, looks to be 3rd and 5. Michigan driving with the football at this point in time. Warren is the quarterback, and here we go. Waiting on the snap. We got some motion. Snap is good. Warren has the ball. He throws it. Michigan has the first down. 1st and 10. I figure with Warren and this offense, they're going to get some kind of first downs here and there. I just don't think long term they're going to be able to execute. All right. Let me try to move. All right, it is 1st and 10. Michigan moving the football. They are driving at this moment. Handoff. Warren steps back, about 3-foot drop. Texas defense makes a stop behind the line of scrimmage. It is now 2nd down. I think about 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13. Good play by the Texas defense. That's what I'm saying. It is the most packed Texas defense we've seen in several years. Second and 12. Warren takes a snap. Goes ahead and takes the throw. It is incomplete. We're now 3rd and 12. Good job by the Texas secondary. Some of the names that we brought on throughout the year, the last couple of years, has put us in this kind of position to be able to finally make some stops on defense. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. Michigan is still continuing to drive. What do you guys think? Are we going to finally get a good stop here? Take over. Timeout. Michigan's second timeout before the half. We're 1 minute and 6 seconds left before the half. If you guys have any kind of interesting topics as far as the college football season goes, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Give me a like or subscribe to the channel so I can continue to bring more college football channel topics. You know, it's not going to be just Texas and Michigan. I want to talk about anything college football, your teams, what you love, conferences. It doesn't matter to me. This is the first year I'm trying to bring some kind of Texas comments and commentary to college football, something that I love and I hope the rest of you also love. Here we go, 3rd and 12, Michigan driving the football. Come on, Texas. I need to see some kind of turnover here. All right, Michigan 3rd and 12. Waiting for the snap. 15 seconds left. We got a motion. Edwards motions to the right. Warren has the ball. He throws it. It is complete. Oh, it is incomplete. Is that a fumble? Texas turnover? I don't know. It looks to be a Texas turnover. Let's go. Looks like Loveland, the tight end or receiver. I don't know what he is. Let's go the football, and Texas turns it over with 59 seconds in the half. Yep, Loveland, 2 steps. We got a receiving. Oh, and he just lets the football go. Texas takes over. 59 seconds left in the half. It has been a long time since I've been able to watch a Texas team dominate like they have in this first half. It has been a long time. I'm talking about since 2009, maybe 2010. But once Colt McCoy finally left for the NFL, finally had his retirement, it's been a long time. All right, Texas, 1st and 10. We are driving about the 42-yard line. Michigan's 42. Dropped it off. We got a receiver going. Wisner down to the 20. Looks like not 20. It looks like about the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. Texas Longhorns offense. Trey Wisner, the second. Not even the second. He is a third. The third team running back behind CJ Baxter and Jaden Blue. Texas with the 1st and 10, 41 seconds left. Quinn hikes the football off, dumps it out to number 2. It's still 2nd down. It looks like about a yard left to go. Who is number 2? Oh, Golden, our transfer from Oregon State. Takes it down. We are 2nd and 1, and we are driving with 35 seconds left. If Texas scores here, it's just going to be the cream on top of everything that we go on right now. All right, we got a motion hike to Quinn. He goes ahead and hands it off. We're down to the 2-yard line. Texas is driving with a 1st down to the 2-yard line. Offense is going in quick tempo. We're down to 27 seconds. Quinn hikes it off. I don't know what that was. I cannot even begin to explain what just happened. So Quinn hikes the football off. Running back was on the wrong side. Quinn goes to fake it onto the right side. Running back was on the left side. I don't know how to explain that. All I know is it is 2nd and 10, and Texas is driving. 17-3, 23 seconds left in the half, and who knows what's going to happen. Oh no, Sark is just going to try to have if he's going to try to run the ball. Texas still has a Texas still has a timeout. So are they going to try to dump it out in the corners? Or are we going to try to run the football? Trey Wisner is the running back. All right. Texas Longhorns are 2nd and goal right now. Quinn has the ball. We're in motion. Looks to be an audible by Quinn. Quinn hikes the football. Rolls out to the right. Drops it off to the running back. Oh, man, he lost his footing. We're now 3rd and goal. It looks to be about 4 yards out from trying to score here. Good play, though. I mean, if the running back, or it looks like Jaden Blue, he dropped off to the running back, Jaden Blue, who was our second in the depth. Yeah, he just lost his footing. Ended up getting tackled by the Michigan defense. Oh, man. That's tough. That is tough. Looks like Sark called the timeout. So here we are. 15 seconds left. We are 3rd and goal. I really want to see Sark try to go ahead and get the ball in the end zone here. Taking a field goal here, 20-3. I mean, it's still good. Going 20-3 at halftime against Michigan is pretty good. The defending national champs at the Big House, but it's still going to be pretty tough to not come away with a touchdown. I know that's what Sark wants. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Wisner motions to the left with the quarterback. Quinn rolls out, throws the football. That's touchdown. Texas Longhorns. Golden. Matthew Golden with a touchdown today. We're now 23-3. Texas Longhorns up with 10 seconds left in the half. Let's go. Great play call by Steve Sarkisian. He rolls out the quarterback and just leaves the one-on-one with the receiver. Matthew Golden with a touchdown. Welcome to the Texas Longhorns again for your 2nd week. And Quinn with another touchdown. 23-3, 10 seconds left to go. Brent Auburn is up to try to kick the extra point. Extra point is good. 24-3, Texas Longhorns with 10 seconds left to go in the half. I do not understand or see what the Michigan offense or defense is going to do to try to stop this offense. There's too many weapons. Too many weapons. We have a ton to talk about here at halftime. Good to see some of the supporters and people here watching the game. Oh, Sark with the hands in the air for the touchdown. It is good to see this Texas Longhorns team 24-3. 10 seconds left to go in the half. You can't ask for more right now. You cannot ask for more right now. All right, 10 seconds left. We're about to get a little bit of kickoff action before the half. All right, kickoff. Michigan receives the ball. It goes down to about the 18-yard line. We have 6 seconds left to go in the half. And Texas continues to look like they are dominating this game. I wouldn't say on all three phases of the ball. I would say that offense, they're definitely dominating. Defense, they've had a little bit of struggles trying to stop some of the run, but they've made plays when they had to, and special teams doing pretty good. Michigan looks like they are in the give-up formation, you could say. They run the clock out. Here we are, halftime, 24-3, Texas over Michigan in the Big House. Michigan has not been able to score. It's crazy. Here's a good stat. Texas has won 15 consecutive games when leading at halftime under Steve Sarkisian. I don't see that changing today. Unless some other quarterback comes out, they want to run orgy. Maybe if he wants to run the ball. I just don't see it happening. I don't see this Michigan defense being able to stop the Longhorns offense. 24-3. What a crazy first half. Here we are, 24-3 first half. We've had some pretty significant things go down. Let's go over some stats here. Texas versus Michigan, 2024 in the Big House in Ann Arbor, Michigan. All right, we got Quinn Ewers. He's 18 of 26 right now for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Way to go, Quinn. It's been really an awesome time to see Quinn execute without the fear of having any kind of turnovers. It's been incredible. We got Wisner, our third. I'm telling you guys. It was C.J. Baxter, Jaden Blue, and Wisner. Let's go ahead and say his name for everybody to know. Quinn Travion Wisner. He has 7 carries for 28 yards. Moving the ball. We're moving the ball on our rushing game. Next, leading receiving yards. Gunnar Helm, our touchdown, has 6 receptions, 76 yards, 1 touchdown. You know, whenever Sanders went to the NFL, let's go Sanders, Texas Longhorns. Ja'Tavion Sanders, when he went to the NFL, I didn't know what kind of group of people or tight end core we're going to have that was going to be able to fill in. But so far this year, we've had Gunnar Helm that's filled in. He's done very well. Let's see, in the black. And Amari Nablack. It's his first year. So we've had it's crazy to see. We've had 2 individuals that have transferred from Alabama. We've had Isaiah Bond and Amari Nablack. Both crucial players that we needed on this offense to continue going throughout the year. Whether we're running 11 personnel or 12 personnel, we need the running back depth. It's just needed. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple-minute break. I will be right back. right, Longhorns Nation, YouTube fans. We're at the halftime show. Texas is up 24-3 over number 10 Michigan in the Big House. Great. I'm slightly surprised, but I'm not. I'm surprised in the fact that it's 24-3 and Michigan hasn't scored, but I'm not surprised that Texas has driven the ball down. Let's go ahead and talk about some halftime stats here. We already discussed Quinn is 18 of 26, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns. Let's talk about Davis Warren. And I mean, in a sense, I don't know why Orji is not starting, but he's 8 of 11, not terrible, 49 yards and 1 turnover. It's not going to work against this Texas defense. The biggest issue that they talked about this year is T'Vondre Sweat leaving, Byron Murphy leaving. They don't talk about that Texas has the depth, and they not only have depth, but they improved in the secondary. That was the number one catalyst and issue that Texas had the last year against Washington. Michael Penix just lit up the secondary like crazy last year, and Texas still lost on a last-second play. I have a feeling that if Texas end up beating Washington, right, they were able to control their secondary issues, and they played against Michigan, that they would have had a very close game. Very close game against the Michigan Wolverines in the national championship last year. Once again, the offensive schemes of Steve Sarkisian and the game planning is exceptional. I can't be more happy than that. But let's talk about the real, true thing that has happened with this Texas offense and this Texas program as a whole. The consistency between coaches. Steve Sarkisian has been there since 2021, 2020, whenever he took over from the despicable Tom Herman strip club days, wife issues days. We have Steve Sarkisian. So Steve Sarkisian takes over, and now we got PJ Kwiatkowski, right? Kyle Flood as their, it doesn't matter either way. Either way, this is what it comes down to. Texas has had consistent coaching since Steve Sarkisian took over the Texas Longhorns. We've had consistent receiving coaches. Sorry. Texas has had a consistent head coach, offensive and defensive coordinators, and special teams. We've had consistency within the coaching department, to include Deshard Choice, which I consider the running back GOAT. The running back GOAT. And we continue to build depth. We continue to build depth in the running back realm. And Steve Sarkisian continues to build and mold these quarterbacks. Nobody wants to talk about Steve Sarkisian's role when he was at Southern California. We're talking about Carson Palmer days. Steve was there and around that 2006 Rose Bowl game when he was at USC, when he watched the greatness that was Vince Young take over the field, take over the game, and win it for the Texas Longhorns. I'm not even talking about myself from a Texas Longhorns fan perspective. I'm talking about Steve Sarkisian's ability to develop quarterbacks and run offenses. He's been doing it since the USC days. He's been doing it since he took over in different quarterback realms and different offensive coordinators. Steve he's been able to develop offenses, and then let's go forward past all his issues. Steve Sarkisian was running the Atlanta Falcons offense at one point, that really stellar offense with two running backs. Can't remember their names. With Matt Ryan. He comes to Alabama and runs the offense and ends up winning not one, but I believe two national championships. Not one, but I believe two national championships. So what are we striving for today? We're striving for offensive productivity in college football. You have these NIL deals. All kinds of crazy things go on. But offense seems to be the one that produces the most. All right. So I'm watching the Fox Sports, basically the Big Noon kickoff. And right now it looks like they got Tom Brady on, Michigan Wolverine. Let's listen to Tom a little bit. Quinn Ewers.
Just what are your emotions like getting ready for tomorrow and your debut on Fox? Well, obviously super excited. There's a little anxiousness. Obviously, there's been a lot of preparation that's gone into it from a lot of people, and it's been a couple-year journey. But I think the thing that's most exciting for me is getting back to NFL football, being up here in the booth. I got the best partner with Kevin and Aaron down on the field with Tom Rinaldi. We got a great group. There's so many talented people that I get to work with. I get to be a part of a great team, and I get to cover a sport that I absolutely love. And I'm very excited about that. It kicks off tomorrow. I couldn't be more excited about the matchup. Dallas is coming to Cleveland. It's a great way for us to start the season, and it can't get here fast enough. Yeah, and you got a great quarterback matchup, which really drives it, and I'm sure you're going to be focusing on those guys, Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott. Anything stand out with those two guys in tomorrow's ballgame? There's a lot. They both have huge years ahead, but they're coming off, obviously, different seasons last year. Dak's coming off probably the best season of his career statistically. Deshaun wants to get out there and prove that Cleveland made the investment in him and that he can come through when it matters. So it's a little bit of a different story between two very talented quarterbacks that really played well at different times throughout their career. They're going against some pretty talented defenses, though. So it's going to be a tough, hard-nosed football game. It's one of those, you come to the AFC North and you understand it's always going to be battle when you go to these fields. This is an incredible environment for football. I'm really excited to see both these quarterbacks come out and try to lead their teams to an opening day victory. It's going to be a challenge. If you think back to your career, what was the most difficult part? Because both of these guys are veterans, right? So they've done it before. But what was the most difficult part of these early seasons?
All right, so we got some we got Tom Brady on talking his mess. He's in Cleveland. I don't know what the hell he's doing in Cleveland. Typical Big Noon kickoff commentators. I don't mind Gus Johnson doing his thing. But watching Tom Brady talk, it's like, hey, Tom, talk your stuff, talk your trash with the Michigan Wolverines, and then move on. I see you, Cross. I see you, York. Yeah, I'm growing a beard. I got some approval. It's hotness. I can't wait to see us play your dogs on 19 October, man. Going from the Red River rivalry game to playing Georgia in Austin, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they beat Oklahoma and Georgia. I think they take a loss between one or the other. But Georgia's good. Georgia is a good football team this year. And I'm looking forward to see how Texas does against Georgia. It's going to be one of the tougher games. I don't even know if Texas is going to be able to beat Oklahoma this year. Every time I think Texas is going to finally make a step ahead in the game, they end up losing the game like last year. It was crazy to me. Year before, 2022, Texas beats them 49-0. Just beats them down. They don't have any quarterback really to run the offense. They don't have any kind of game plan. It didn't seem like. Just going through the motions, 49-0. And then last year, Oklahoma comes out and wins that thriller before the end of the game. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how Texas does when it comes to SEC play. I'm ready to see what all this trash talk is about. And yes, it's not going to be playing Baylor. It's not going to be playing Texas Tech. It's not going to be playing Oklahoma once a year. It's the SEC. And Texas definitely drew the easy end of the SEC schedule, especially, I mean, now we see what's happening with Florida. First game of SEC play, Mississippi State. Not a lot going on. It's not Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin's offense. It is SEC play against Mississippi State. And I don't see somebody walking through those doors right now. No offense. We know who we're talking about. We don't see him coming through the doors. That man has passed on, unfortunately. And thankfully, he's finally going to the Hall of Fame. I think Ole Miss is putting him in the Hall of Fame this year. Mike, it's hard to talk about college football without talking about Mike Leach. People called him the Pirate, the Wizard, but I'll never forget. Let's take you guys back. I don't know how old everybody is, but the 2008 season, Texas was ranked number 1. We have to go to Lubbock, Texas, to play the Red Raiders. Texas normally does pretty well against the Red Raiders. They normally pull out the dub. There's no issues, but not this year. The Red Raiders have Michael Crabtree, and I think Graham Harrell was a quarterback. Please let me know if I'm incorrect. Graham Harrell is the quarterback of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, and Texas has Colt McCoy in that 2008 team. Let's take it back a little bit, a couple of weeks before this. Texas Tech they lose to Oklahoma at some point in the season, but Texas during the Red River rivalry, Red River shootout, whatever you want to call it, they take a loss. Texas Tech does to Oklahoma. Texas comes in October and faces Oklahoma in a shootout. That is where I think the name came from, the Red River shootout. Back and forth. Texas ends up winning, I think, 45-35. It's a 10-point game. It's also the game where Jordan Shipley had the kickoff return for a touchdown. For those Texas fans that understand and know what is going on. And Texas ends up going to Lubbock, and they end up losing this game on a last-minute pass. What's crazy, let's look up his name. Texas secondary coach. I'm going to go down. Kenny Baker, he took over for Coach Bo. There he is, Blake Gideon. Blake Gideon caught a pass, dropped the pass, and then Texas Tech still had a chance to drive the ball down the field. And anybody that knows, that was when Graham Harrell throws the out route to Michael Crabtree. I'm only assuming an out route or a post route. Michael Crabtree catches the football. We're not able to make the tackle. He goes in and scores last minute, seconds of the game. Texas Tech wins. They rush the field. I cannot forget this because what happens is after this, when the season ends, Texas Tech wins, and Texas ends up somehow through the point system. They end up losing out. They go play Ohio State in the Fiesta Bowl, and then here Oklahoma goes and gets their brains rattled by Florida, I think, Tim Tebow's team. If you guys seen Swamp Kings, that was kind of what that year, at the end of it, what that year was about. Anyways, I've had some rough times in the last couple years, but I'm hoping that Steve Sarkisian can turn it around. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm talking about. It is 3 a.m. here in Japan. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I plan to go live for more college football games here in Japan, here in the Pacific, the overseas. I'm here for you guys. If you want to have a topic you want to talk about, if you want to come online and trash talk me, I will find a way to bring you on. We will talk about it, and we'll have a good time. All right, 24-3. Texas is up at the half. Quinn Ewers has done a number on this Michigan defense. It's been a great time. Probably the least stressed I've been in a toxic, crazy environment. They are in Ann Arbor, Michigan. The crowd's crazy, over 100,000 people. I couldn't ask for more in this college football environment. And it's great. 275 yards, 15 first downs, 45 total plays. 8 of 10. 8 of 10 on third down. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, last year Texas was terrible on third downs, and we were also terrible in the red zone offense. This year, Texas, I believe, is 100% on our offensive red zone schemes. I'll get a look at the Michigan defensive coach. He looks not too happy being down 24-3, I'd only assume. And Texas is going to kick off the football because they have the ball first. Here we go. Kickoff to start the second half. Let's see what's going to happen. Michigan returns the ball. They're going to the left side. There is an opening, but there is a flag. It looked to be about the 45, 43-yard line, but flag, let's see what happens. It's most likely going to be a hold. What do you guys think? Holding on the return team. Usually what it is, that's a tough thing to come around. You finally get a good, decent return. You're trying to drive down the field a little bit, give your team some good field position, and you go on. It's all these big games. It comes down to discipline. You have to be a disciplined football team. Texas did not look like a disciplined football team in the first half. I think we had 2 or 3 penalties. All right, Michigan is at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10. Hand off the football. Looks to be about a 3 or 4 yard drive. It's crazy to me that Edwards is not getting the football as much this year. Was it because Michigan had a stout offensive line last year? And once he gets to the open field, he's able to gain yardage. It's crazy to me. Mullings is still out there on the field. I got to see who the quarterback is. Please go ahead and throw a like or subscribe. That helps out with the algorithm and gets his channel to get boosted up. Warren is the quarterback under center. Looks to be running. We got some motion. Hands the football off to Mullings. That is a first down, Michigan. Looks to be about a 12-yard gain. So Michigan here, they're going to stick to their bread and butter. They're going to go ahead and run the football. Looks like Mullings has 4 carries for 19 yards. And surprisingly, Texas defense has done really well stopping the run. They've led a little bit. Here we go. All right, handoff. Mullings to the left side. Texas with the tackle. That looks to be number 4 of the Texas defense, Makuba Sr. Good play by the Texas defense to make a stop. That safety comes down and nails him. Stops him for maybe a 2-yard gain. Cheers to our college football faithful. 2nd and 7. Michigan has the football. They are driving. Looks to be a pistol set. Hands it off. Oh, hands off the football. Texas hands off. Michigan hands off the football. It looks to be about a 2-yard gain. The defense steps in. We're now at 3rd and 4. 12:40 left. 12:36 left to go in the third quarter. Michigan is driving the football. It is a 3rd and 4 situation. We're on the Michigan side of the field. Looks to be about the 36-yard line. Here we go. Let's see if Texas can make a stop here on this 3rd down scenario. Bring the running back next to Warren. Hikes the ball. Steps back for incomplete pass. It is 4th and 4. Texas Longhorns have made a stop on defense. What a stellar defensive drive to come out of halftime. That is what you want to see by a top-tier defense, right? We want to see them come out halftime. We want to see them produce and be able to make a stop. The ball wasn't even close. All right, Michigan is going to kick off the football to Texas. Oh, fair catch at about the 30-yard line. All right, let's see what the Texas offense can do. If they can capitalize here on this new drive, it's going to be huge. 24-3 right now, Texas over the Michigan Wolverines there in Ann Arbor. So far, too much offense for the Michigan Wolverines defense to handle. All right. Anybody that's here right now that wants to talk, tell me their favorite defense, comment, like, subscribe. This is my first time going live for everybody discussing a football game. It's 3:07 a.m. here in Japan. I'm an expat, you could say, watching Texas Longhorns football. I'm a huge college football fan, and I believe this is the best time to try to get out some streams. 2024 on YouTube. Please come and like and subscribe. Tell me your favorite team. Who are you rooting for? If you're a Michigan Wolverine, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Tell me you're a Wolverines fan. Tell me why you think they're going to do good this year, or just let me know how you're feeling. 24-3 Texas over the Michigan Wolverines in Ann Arbor, Michigan. What a crazy environment. When the game started, seeing all the towels, the yellow towels going crazy, I can only envision maybe like an Alabama. Texas A&M, Kyle Field has a pretty crazy dynamic going on with their stadium, which Texas will see later on this year whenever they finally get back to Kyle Field. ESPN, 22 minutes ago, Texas football is blowing the doors off Michigan and Ann Arbor. Pretty brutal conversation for the Michigan Wolverines, who are defending national champs. They've been talking all this week, many commentators, and even Vegas. Vegas with a 7.5 to 7 point prediction for Texas to win by with the spread. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 11:56 ready to go in the third quarter. Texas is up 24-3. Now, ESPN is kind of going over a national championship era, talking about some of the coach changes. Mac Brown, Charlie Strong, Tom Herman. And now we got Steve Sarkisian, who has improved over the years. 5-7, 8-4, I believe, and then finally last year we make it to the Big 12 title game and win it. Texas with the handoff to Wisner. It looks to be about a yard gain. We're now 2nd and 9. 11:46 left to go in the third quarter. Texas play action. Quinn throws open to Isaiah Bond. It's a first down, 12-yard gain. Great play action by Steve Sarkisian here in the offense. Dumps it off to Isaiah Bond. And what a crazy pickup by the Texas Longhorns. Snap. Dumps it off. Oh, good play by Michigan. No gain. It is now 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Second and 11, Texas. Hands off the football to the running back, Michigan. It looks to be about a yard gain. Looks to be 3rd and 10. Whew. Michigan's starting to play a little bit of defense here. All right. Single back set. Well, more like a shotgun, you could say. Running back to the left side. Quinn snaps the ball. Looks to take a step back. He's rolling out to the right. Incomplete. That's a fourth and 10 play right there. It looks like the Longhorns are going to go ahead and punt the ball. I think this might be the first punt of the entire game. Looks like we got one subscriber here in the channel. Go ahead and throw a comment in, like, subscribe. I don't care what you have to do. Enjoy the content for a few minutes. Go on with your day. We're covering the Texas-Michigan football game here in Ann Arbor. Week 2. Texas about to punt the ball, 4th and 10. Michigan receives the ball. They are driving. Oh, good takedown by the Texas special teams. Big noon Saturday. Fox Sports looks to be the one driving or taking hold of today's game. 24-3, Texas on top of Michigan Wolverines in Ann Arbor. Most of your scoring happened during the first half. Texas was able to get a stop, take over on, I don't know if it's interception or downs. They were to take over an offense. They drove down, didn't really get too far. Ball's kicked back to Michigan. So we'll see what is going to happen. Offensive driving for Michigan hasn't been too good recently, but you never know. I saw last week against Colorado State, there were some openings straight up the middle, running the ball, and their running back had over 100 yards rushing. We kind of let that go a little bit due to the fact that the Texas secondary played extremely well. Today in college football, it's very, very hard to go ahead and shut out a football team, especially playing your second string players, which we're able to get the man, the myth, the legend Arch Manning out to go ahead and score 2 touchdowns. Very, very, very different from the Texas teams in the past. So it's good to see. It's good to see a Texas team become a whole team. Been a very long time. I don't remember a team like this for many, many years. So if anybody's watching tonight, please give me a like or subscribe. Tell me what's up. Tell me how I can improve. If I suck, please tell me. Just give me some kind of communication how I can improve this channel going forward. Podcasting or commentating is something I've been wanting to do for years. Whether it's Texas Longhorns or any kind of college football team, I love it. I love the game. I love everything about it. College Game Day is my favorite show to watch, and I am. It's 3:15 a.m. and I'm watching college football. We are still in a commercial break. Trying to get more people to come out and watch. 24-3, 9:50 left to go in the third quarter. Michigan has the football. I agree, Gus. Gus Johnson here was talking about they weren't able to get anything going. Hello, D-Mick. Hello. All right, Michigan has a football here. 1st and 10. Warren snaps the ball. Play action. Dumps it off. Incomplete. Incomplete again. That Texas secondary, the defensive schemes, the linebackers, I'm telling you, has greatly improved. Between, I think, Dave Gabenda and Ant Hill Jr., Agent Zero, as they call him, which is what Overshone played in his position. It's going to be hard to pass on this team. The only thing right now is to run the football. Michigan, 2nd and 10. Got a motion out to the right. Warren is dropped back, passing the football. Incomplete again. That linebacker core, I'm telling you. 3rd and 10. 9:39 left to go in the third quarter. Insane. They might as well go ahead and bring Orji out and have him run the football. Go ahead and play your play action, your option reads, whatever you want to try to stabilize this defense, but it's going to be very hard. 3:17 a.m. Here I am watching Texas Longhorns football. Michigan driving 3rd and 10. Warren has the football. Snaps the football. Warren drops back. Rolls out to the right. Oh. There's still time to throw. And the tight end catches the football. Loveland, number 18 with the catch. Completion, first down. Michigan Wolverines. That was a crazy catch. But, hey, when you're a quarterback rolling out and you got to try to make a play, you got to give it to your tight end sometimes. Warren rolled out to the right, just waited, and dumped it off. Tight end caught the ball. Great catch by Loveland. I can't dismiss that. I can't talk shit. Excuse my language. I can't talk crap about it. Made the completion. We have an injury here. 24-3, 3:19 left in the third quarter. Injury timeout. Whoever's in the chat, could you please send me a comment? Let me know who's here. I see D-Mick Jesus Cross York talking about my beard. Thank you very much. It's good to be able to grow a beard for once. Seeing a couple of the comments here. Y'all looking really good on offense and defense. Yeah. D-Mick, my brother from another mother, I appreciate you coming online. Yes, the offense, this is the third year of Quinn Ewers in the Steve Sarkisian system. And the system works like this. There's going to be a lot of motions to figure out if they're in man or zone coverage. there's also going to be a lot of screens, bubble screens or regular screens, to try to get the offense to be set off. And then after that, at some point, Steve kind of feels this rhythm of whether he wants to run the football or not. You never know. Sometimes he sticks with it, sometimes he doesn't, but it looks like right now he's very confident in Quinn Ewers as his quarterback. He's going to let Quinn go ahead and do what he has to do, and it's really paying off. The biggest issue we had last week was when Quinn threw his little dunk pass, I guess you can call it. It tipped, and then Colorado State intercepted the football. This week, we really haven't seen anything like that. He's been very, very careful about what he wants to do. Defense. Let's talk about defense. Everybody, all offseason, all they could tell me was, you are not going to have the defensive line you have. You're not going to be able to stop the run. You're not wrong. How do you replace a once-in-a-lifetime talent like Devondre Sweat and Byron Murphy? How? They both got drafted to the NFL. Devondre Sweat is a first or second round pick in the NFL. He's going to be starting on Sundays. Anyways, 1st and 10, Michigan driving 24-3, 9-10 left to go in the game. Warren snaps the ball back, takes a couple steps. He's going to run forward. He's going to go ahead and run it. Not the smartest move. He gets about a 3-yard gain. D-Mick, I hope your Michigan friend is watching this stream so we can talk crap to one another. Aflac trivia for those that are watching. Who's the only head coach to take over after a national championship season and win another with that team? Oh, man. I have no idea. They showed who did they show? Who's the Miami Hurricanes coach for a couple years before he went to Dallas? Oh, handoff, running game. Oh, they got the first down. Jimmy Johnson. So I think he came in after the Miami previous head coach. He came in and won a natty, I think, after him. But I'm not really sure what the trivia is going to be. 1st and 10 at Michigan's 40-yard line. They are driving the football right now on offense. Warren is at the quarterback position. Looks like Mulligans is in. 5, snaps it off, hands it off to the running back. Texas makes the stop. It looks like to be a 3 to 4 yard gain. Hey, D-Mick, I appreciate you subbing to the channel. My goal is to go ahead and bring more content. I want to watch games. I want to talk about college football. My pea-sized brain as far as college football goes, I'm going to try to do what I can. I love the game too much not to talk about it. All right, Texas, they're second and 5. Michigan's driving about their 35-yard line. Motion with the receiver to the right. Warren snaps the ball off, hands it off to the running back again. Goes nowhere. It looks to maybe a yard or no gain. Was it? Yep. Mulligans again. Edwards. Where is this man? Donovan Edwards has been a man, MIA. He's not anywhere to be found. Michigan, 3rd and 5. Oh, quarterback trying to draw the play. Goes nowhere. Texas is probably going to take over on downs here. 4th down. Michigan Wolverines. Well, did they bring Orgy out? Every time, ladies and gentlemen, every time Orgy seems to get the football, he tries to hand it off and then takes the ball every time. It happened last week against Fresno State. Michigan here trying to go for a field goal. 5:35 left in the second half, 4th and 6. Michigan kicks the field goal. It looks to be good. 24-6, Texas over Michigan right now. 5:26 left to go in the third quarter. Stellar drive by the Texas Longhorn defense. For anybody that's in the stream, tell me what you think so far of this game. I know D-Mix said y'all look really good on the offensive defense. Anybody else see anything? What do you see issues with the Michigan team right now? Do you see it's more issues with the offense, which I think, or do you think it's issues with the defense or the team as a whole? Maybe Michigan lost too many players within the last year. You guys tell me. I'm all ears. All right. Commercial break right now. Please tell me what you guys think about either one of these teams. You know what? Talk about whatever you want. What's on your mind with your college football season? How's your team doing? Are you like my brother-in-law's team, South Carolina, that isn't doing much? Or are you an Alabama Crimson Tide fan that says roll Tide all the time? I don't know. Tell me about your team. Tell me about what drives you to watch college football. What brought you here? All right, we're still in a commercial break right now. Texas is up 24-6. Michigan just kicked a field goal. Excuse me. There isn't really much going on as far as the Michigan offense. They've kind of drove a little bit, but Texas has been able to kind of sew the defense up a little bit and make some stops. Right now, the tail of the tape is the Michigan defense cannot stop Quinn Ewers, cannot stop Sarkisian in this offense. And it continues to go on. Also, if you guys can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know you can hear me. Let me know the mic is good to go, and I don't have to make any adjustments. Yeah, we did hold them to 3. I can't ask for more, but at the same time, I mean, what do they really have on offense? They don't have a receiving core. They have a tight end. They have some running back game, but it's not going to really do them much. They still have to go through a Big Ten schedule. They have to play Ohio State. I think they still have to play Oregon. Penn State, like, it's insane. All right, Texas, it looks to be a touchback for them. If Texas goes down and scores and it's 31-6, I don't see Michigan coming back from this. Oh, man. So, for you guys that are in the channel right now, what do you guys think about the Colorado-Nebraska game that's happening today? Are you a Deion stan? Are you a Deion fan? Or are you kind of just going to root for the Nebraska Huskers? I want to see what that Boise State quarterback's going to do. All right, Texas is driving now. They're at the 25-yard line, snaps the ball. Quinn steps back, and he throws it. It looks like he's going deep. Incomplete pass. Who did he try to throw the ball to? Bolden, the Oregon State transfer. Whew. Crazy pass. They got oh, Steve has to hate that. All right, 2nd and 10. Texas looks like to run a single back set. Motion. snaps the ball, and the running back takes it for about a yard gain. Oh, there's a flag on the play. You're right, D-Mick. They are in a rebuild. God. Legal shift on the offense. We're going to go ahead and repeat second down. Yeah, Michigan, I completely agree. I think they are in a rebuild. Michigan had the most amount of NFL draft picks this last year. I think they had 12 or 13, and Texas had 11. Texas was right behind them. And you're telling me you had to replenish the running back game and quarterback. It's insane. Second and 15, Texas on the 20-yard line, their side. Quinn has the ball. He throws it deep. Receiver has the ball. Gunnar Helm again. That tight end. Tavian Sanders going to the NFL, leaving Gunnar Helm open to be able to catch those receiving yards. It's truly a blessing to be able to have between him and Amari Black coming from Alabama. It's chef's kiss of being able to run your 12-man, 12 downs or 12-man sets or whatever. First and 10. Oh, we got a little sweep. Oh, go. Who is that? It looks to be a touchdown. Oh, we're down at the 2-yard line. Who is that? Wingo, our freshman receiver. There we go. Texas looks to be down to the 2 or 3 yard line and continually driving the football. The speed. Texas has to have some of the best speed across the nation. Handoff to the run. Oh, looks to be a poor snap on the Texas offense. Second and goal. I'm just glad it is not a turnover. There looks to be some trash talking between both teams in between that failure of a play. Michigan is in rebuild since most last year's team got drafted. D-Mick, I don't understand why they continually hype up this Michigan team then. And Connor Stallions is getting blown out 60-0 in high school football, but what do I know? What do I know? Oh, Quinn was down, and they still hit Quinn. Huh. Wow. So even though Quinn Ewers gets knocked to the ground because the offensive lineman was engaging with number 78, it's offset penalties. Repeat second down. I hope Steve goes in and just touchdown right here. Texas with the football. We run motion. Play fake. Looks to be about a 2-yard gain. Third and goal. Threw it short to the running back. (24-6) right now. 3:51 left to go in the third quarter. Texas driving third and goal. Quinn snaps the ball, throws it to the running back. He goes to the left side. It's touchdown, Texas. Jaden Blue. Right now, it is 30-6, Texas over Michigan in the big house. Let's go. Texas scores again I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, they don't have an answer for the offense. It's too much. It's too much. Please let me know what you guys think in the chat. Extra point is good. 31-6. Texas on top of Michigan. 2:39 left in the third quarter. I don't think Michigan has an answer. I think it's going to continue to be a blowout. The spread was 7.5 to 7. My original prediction was 38-17, and we seem to be on that track. What do you guys think here in the chat? (31-6), ladies and gentlemen, against the defending national champs over at the Big Ten. Texas just seems to be overloaded on offense and continues to do what they have to do on defense to only limit down to field goals. What do you guys think here in the chat? I got two listeners. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I want to continue this stream with all college football content, not just the Texas Longhorns, even though I say hook 'em. Texas has now kicked the ball off. Michigan should receive here shortly. They're taking the ball out to the left side. 30-yard line, looks to be about the 33-yard line. Michigan returns. It looks to be about a 20-yard return. Anybody that's here in the chat, they can hear me. Can you tell me if you can hear the sound? If I need to do anything with the sound or improve it, please let me know. .232, third quarter, 14 seconds on the play clock. Waiting on Warren to snap the ball. Running back to the left side. Looks like single back. Shotgun. Warren has the ball. He throws it. Interception. Texas Longhorns with a turnover. Texas takes over on the turnover interception. Let's go. Hook 'em. D. Williams, number 2. Texas making a statement today. 31-6 with a turnover interception. Let's go. The tight end or receiver did not even see the football. Oh, man. I know what that – the surrender cobra. Frustrations on the Michigan fan base. I completely understand it. I've dealt with it since 2010, ladies and gentlemen. But to hear today, we have a Texas team with 3 turnovers. Texas driving at the 40-yard line, 45-yard line on their side of the field. They hand it off to the running back. Looks to be about a 4-yard gain. Those that are watching, can you guys hear me right now? Texas 2nd and 6, hands it or dumps it off to the running back. Looks to be about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Third and 5. Texas is driving. Looks to be shotgun motion, receiver to the right. Hands off the football. Michigan to go ahead. They make it stop. Michigan defense finally looks to make a stop. There was 0 chance of you losing this game. Hey, man. I don't know if you know this, but Texas has lost some pretty interesting games over the last few years. I will never watch another Texas Longhorns football game due to my PTSD and not think that there could be some shit that could go down. Excuse my language. Can you hear me, D-Mick? Can you hear me talking? Looks to be a penalty. Delay a game on the kicking team against the Longhorns. Just even with Texas being up in this game, the discipline of this team is not where it was in Colorado State. And I understand it's Michigan, but we've had way too many penalties this game. This is not going to fly when it comes to finally getting into SEC play. Brett Auburn has punted the ball. Looks to be fair catch. I can't remember college football now pushes the ball forward if you're behind whatever, but it looks like he caught it about the 10-yard line. All right, Michigan takes over. First and 10 at the 10-yard line. Okay. Handoff to the running back, straight up the middle. Looks to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain. 6 yard gain. Relax. It's the second game of the season for y'all. Oh, D-Mick, I hope so. And that's why you can't really take a whole lot out of the second games of the season, right? I don't know if Texas, had they faced the same Alabama team, if it would have been the same game. With Jalen Milroe finally getting his passing game on, everything else. So I think both teams will clean up stuff towards the end of the season. I don't think this game is the end of the world. But this is a statement game for Texas to come into Ann Arbor right now and just do what they're doing to them. All right, third quarter is over. We're about to head to the fourth quarter in this game. 31-6, Texas over Michigan. D-Mick, is it true that you have a Michigan fan with you right now? And if you do, please bring them over to the chat right now. Let me know when they're over here by the stream so I can talk to them. For any of you that is overseas and happens to be military right now, I just wanted you to know that the Armed Forces Network is offering free streaming services for their AFN networks. So shout out to AFN, which is what I'm watching on right now. Since I normally have to use like Dofu or whatever kind of other apps. And I just had this urgency to get on tonight and go ahead and stream to you guys. I've been wanting to stream for a long time. Hey, D-Mick, can you tell me? Oh shit! Can you tell me what South Carolina's record's going to be towards the end of the season? What's your prediction for your record? Are you guys going to make a bowl? Are you going to not win more than 3 SEC games? Have you guys become Vanderbilt at this point? I just want to know. Because you and me are both going to watch this game in 2025. D-Mick, can you hear me? Big noon kickoff Saturdays. Here we are back. Back to the big house. Start of the fourth quarter. Let's see what can happen. Anything can happen in college football. Those of you that have been watching as long as I have know that anything can happen. Here we go. Michigan, second and 4 on the, it looks to be the 14-yard line. Hands the ball off to the running back. Stuffed. Maybe a yard gained. Edwards finally got the football. What is going on with him? Donovan Edwards has done nothing the last 2 games. Was it a fluke last year? Because he destroyed and went off in those playoffs, especially against Alabama and Michigan. 3rd and 2. Michigan driving about the 18-yard line. Oh, we have a stoppage in the game. I don't know what's going on. Is it a false start? What? Come on, refs. Previous day. Oh, potential targeting. Great. That cannot be good. For all of you that are watching the stream right now, Texas plays UTSA next week, University of Texas San Antonio, which, oh, come on, which we got a defensive edge player on the defense from Trey Moore, I think. He looked like he used his shoulders. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think that's a bang play, as they call it. I really don't see that being extensive enough to be a targeting penalty. But what do I know? I'm just a Texas fan watching the team. 31-6 right now, 14:25 left. Looks like progression has stopped as far as play calling goes and everything because the refs have decided to stop to determine if there is a targeting penalty against number, it looks like 18. Is it Taffy? Is that, I don't know who it is. All right, 3rd and 2. The crazy thing about right now, if there's a targeting penalty, the person is going to miss the entire, I think, next half, this game, and then the next half. But, yes, I agree. The defense has been physical for those of you that are watching on Fox Big Noon Saturday. All right, 3rd and 2. Michigan has the ball. It looks to be about the 18-yard line. Michigan has the ball. Warren steps back. Completion, first down. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks about a 4-yard gain, but they got a first down. So once again, it went to Loveland, the tight end. First and 10, the Michigan offense is driving right now. It looks to be about the 22-yard line. Michigan 22. Snap. Warren steps back. Looks to be about a 3-yard drop, 1-yard gain. Maybe a yard. Second and 9 on the 22-yard line. Warren steps up. He decides to take off running it. I'm not really too sure if he's short. And there's a penalty on Michigan. There's holding on the offense. That's going to be 5 yards. Yeah, you can't pull like that good. Well, I think he was holding. I definitely think he sold that a little bit. All right, we are at 2nd 19. Michigan is driving the football. They're on offense again. They're at their own, looks to be about 14-yard line. Warren snaps the ball. He takes about a 3-step drop back, throws it to an outside receiver. It is a catch, but it's not for much. We're definitely at 4th down territory right now. Michigan's going to punt. They just do not have the offensive firepower to be able to do a whole lot. They just don't have the receivers. All right, it looks like they're 3rd and 11. Snap. Warren drops back about 2 or 3 yards, throws it, and they're going to be short. It is 4th down. 4th and 4. Will the Michigan Wolverines go for it? I guess they're in 4-down territory at this point. What do you guys think? I would have to go for it at this point. You're already losing this game. All right, 4th and 4. Michigan has the ball. They're driving at about the 36-7-yard line. Oh, with the blitz! Michigan still completes the pass. What a crazy play. Texas sent the blitz. Warren was able to complete the pass. It's probably one of the better plays I've seen all day long. Oh, linebacker blitz. Almost had him. 1st and 10. Warren drops back. Throws it to an open receiver. They are now past the 50-yard line. They're in Texas territory. 1st and 10. Michigan Wolverines offense. This has to be the most lengthy drive the entire game. Time is definitely running out, though. 10 left on the clock in the 4th quarter. 44-yard line, 1st down. Warren snaps the ball, takes a couple steps back, and he takes the sack by the Texas defense. Nowhere to go. Colin Simmons, the freshman, defensive end, the 5-star, comes around the corner and makes the sack. The speed, the versatility, it's crazy what they've been able to recruit the last year. Colin Simmons, that is a true freshman, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 12. Michigan has the ball. 9:29 left in the game. Sends a receiver out to the right. Warren drops back, throws it across the middle. Incomplete. We're now 3rd and 12. This Texas defense looks very good. Was that a tip pass? That was a tip pass. 3rd and 12. Michigan driving at about the 46-yard line. Warren audibles the play, I guess. We got a timeout. Texas timeout. 31-6, 9:13 left. 3rd and 12 play. I guess Steve wants to talk over the defensive scheme to see maybe he didn't feel right about what was going on. So if there's anybody here, I've got 2 people that are watching right now. Do we think this Michigan team is going to be able to beat Ohio State this year? I don't know. I know Ryan Day has struggled against the run over the last couple of years. But I just don't see it happening. I don't know. Right. What do we got going on here? Let's see here. Let's look up the – where are we at? Let's look up the 2023 Michigan – right. So last year's Ohio State-Michigan game, we got McCarthy that had he was 16 of 20 for 148 yards and a touchdown. The receiving game is not there this year. But look at this. Blake Corum had 88 yards on 22 carries for 2 touchdowns. I'm not seeing much of that this year. And then Marvin Harrison or Loveland again had a big game, as he is today. All right, 3rd and 12. Michigan has the football. They're at the 46-yard line. Pass. Oh, stop by the Texas defense. Didn't really go much. They had maybe 5 yards. So as you guys can see, it seems they were heavily running the football. And what's interesting this year, look, 25 yards in 15 seconds. All right, Michigan's going to go for a 4th and 6. They're at their 40 or 39-yard line. Looks like Warren is going to audible the ball a little bit. We're down to 4 seconds. Snaps. Warren steps back. Oh, he's going to run. Sack. Fumble. Texas has the ball. The defense takes over and Warren loses the football. Who picked up that ball? You love to see it. Hook 'em. Matthew McConaughey with the horns up. Man, what a defensive stand there to get the football back. Let's look at some team stats from last year. Ohio State had the total yards. They also had the passing yards, but the rushing yards have been what has gotten them the last couple of years. Look at this points per play. I mean, Ohio State was just driving the game, but I don't think Michigan has it in themselves this year. Let's look at Ohio State, Michigan. Sorry, guys. I got some Ohio State fans. They're having a good time with what's going on against Michigan. Hey, those that are watching, please like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel about it. Any kind of improvements. Is the sound good? Is the visuals good? And I'm going to try to come on once a week and put on a football game and talk to you guys. I love the game of college football. I love what it's all about. I love the highs, the lows. And as a Texas fan, I've definitely been there. If you have a favorite team, whether it's even if it's rival, if you're an Oklahoma fan, if you're a Texas A&M fan, please come on the channel. Let's talk college football. It's always a good time. I'm not here to trash talk everybody's team, even though I'll laugh about it. I'm here to discuss college football. Let's see here. Michigan Wolverines, they won the Big Ten last year, of course. Let's see the 2024. Let's look at the Michigan football schedule this year. Of course, 31-6. They are down in the fourth quarter, and they are down. 8:25 left to go. The good for Michigan is, hey, you have a break next week against Arkansas State. But then after that, you have to go to USC, or you have to play against USC. And Lincoln Riley didn't look too bad against – who did they play? Who did this number 13 team play? They played another I was about to say the name. They played another SEC team. Or not another, Washington's Big Ten. Yeah, they played LSU. I don't understand. Brian Kelly has lost like 3 or 4 of his opening weeks against that kind of talent. But, here we are. All right, so 31-6, Texas is driving with the football. They hand it off to the running back. It is a 3-yard gain. It looks like Steve Sarkisian is just going to run the football down. It is 8:13 left in the football game. I might go ahead and just pull up the Texas and Michigan. All right, 2nd and 6. Texas is driving 31-6. And give it to the running back. He comes around. Gibson, about a yard short of the first down. Let's look at ESPN. Texas is driving 1st and 10 on the Michigan 47. Actually, disregard. According to my TV screen, it's 3rd and 1. Gibson has the first down. They're going to continue to run the clock down. Way to go. Good job, Steve Sarkisian. 6:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and 10. Texas is just going to continue to drive the football down. Probably going to go ahead and try to run the clock out. And leaving here, hopefully with not having a Michigan touchdown scored against Texas, is going to be huge. Quinn goes. Oh, and it's complete across the middle at the 30-yard line. Jonte Cook is finally getting in the mix. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Get it to all these receivers. Get it to all of these receivers. Oh, it looks like it's a holding call against the offense. Disregard, ladies and gentlemen. Disregard. It is 1st and 20. I don't know if that was Kelvin Banks or what. All right, Texas 1st and 20. 5:50 left to go in the game. Motion, left receiver, hand off to the running back. That's going to be maybe a yard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be under 5 minutes left in the football game. 2nd and 19, Texas is driving. Let's see if we can get a first down here and run down the clock some more. Quinn snaps the ball. Go ahead and throws the pass. Incomplete. He did have an open receiver to Isaiah Bond, but it is incomplete. We're now 3rd and 19. That's sometimes what I'm talking about with the Texas offense not being able to complete a pass like that. That is frustrating to me. We have to complete those kind of passes. 3rd and 19. Texas has the football still. We are about to be under 5 minutes. Snap the ball. Quick screen. Incomplete. Terrible play. Michigan to go ahead and goes ahead and makes a stop. 3 and out on the Texas offense. They're going to get the ball back. That's what I don't understand. I'm okay with running a 3 and out, trying to run the football and trying to run the time down, but to watch the incompletes here is a little frustrating. We're going to go ahead and punt here, 4th and 19. We're about the 22. Michigan gets the ball. Paraphrasing here, but Texas pumped the ball. Ball bounced, and it hit a Texas individual who caught the ball, and it looks to be about the Michigan 22-yard line. Looks to be 4:49 left to go. For all you guys that are in the chat listening right now, just kind of either message me on Facebook or give me a thumbs up that you can hear the content. So right now we're still in it looks to be a commercial break. I'm watching on Armed Forces Network, so it looks to be like a Navy commercial or something. Seaman commercial. Oh, U.S. Air Force Special Warfare T-shirts. Good for those guys. We're back to the big house. Man, I love that image of McConaughey and Desmond Howard talking trash, holding the flags. That was awesome. Come on, let's go. 31-6, 449 left to go in the game. Michigan is driving. They're on their own 18-yard line. I'm sorry, 22-yard line. Pass to the left. Looks to be a 7-yard gain. It's 2nd and 3 right now. Caught by Klein. Second and 3, Michigan snaps the ball. Warren is rolling out to his right side, trying to find a receiver. Stops, throws it. I don't know if that's a catch. That is a catch according to the ref. I guess he got the 1 foot down, ladies and gentlemen. First down at the 29-yard